Welcome to the Stanley Cup Final. It takes 9 months to get here. Only 2 teams survive. Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers. Game 1. Vegas takes Game 1 5-2. And they hold a 1-0 series lead against the Florida Panthers. Both of these teams are going for the first ever Stanley Cup championship. The Vegas Golden Knights lost in 5 to the Washington Capitals back in 2018. Both of those teams are going for their first ever Stanley Cup final. And same with the Florida Panthers. Panthers went to the Stanley Cup final once, and they got swept by Colorado Avalanche in 96. Haven't been back since. The Paddle Save Emporium is the title of tonight's recap. Because if you look on your screen, Adin Hill is just... This is literally just the review. It's just the Capital save all over again, just by a different goalie on a different team. Exactly the same thing. But you gotta admit, Adin Hill with that save, it was a tic-tac goal, but it was just didn't go in. It was. I saw the save a few times. I was not watching it because I was very busy with work, but I did eventually see it, and holy shit, I think that's... I don't know if I may say that's better than the Holtby one from a few years ago. I think it is. I mean, yes, it's only Game 1, but I think Game 2 was the Capitals. I think that was Game 2. The Capitals wound up winning that game. Anyway, let's get into the recap. Golden Knights take Game 1, 5-2, and we are in our final 3 to 6 games left in the entire year. I will be saying this. I'm gonna be actually announcing this officially in a few months. Me and Josh will be doing some podcasts in the summer. We'll do a couple of small videos too. I believe I'm going to be picking an NHL team to do a recap every game next year. I think I already know who it's gonna be, but we'll get to that soon. 9:40 in the first. And we have our first goal to Stanley Cup playoffs, and it's not a regular strength goal. It's a short-handed goal by Eric Stahl, and Anton Lundell gets the assist. It's a 1-0 Panthers lead. And just under 8 minutes later, Jonathan Marchessault gets a power play goal, and we tied at 1 after 1. Chandler Stevenson and Shea Theodore get the assists, and that's how she wrote for the verse, 1-1 after 1. Head to the second period. Shea Theodore gets his first of the playoffs. And of course, it comes at the biggest time in the Stanley Cup Final. Brayden McNabb and Brett Howden get the assist. It's 2-1. This just doesn't even sound right. It's a Stanley Cup Final. That's just insane. Anthony Duclair ties the game at 2 with 11 seconds left in the second. An unassisted goal. It is a 2-2 game heading to the third. And of course, every game is going to be close until we get to the third. Zach Whitecloud gets his second of the playoffs with Barbashev and Eichel getting the assist. It's 3-2 Vegas, 7 minutes into the third. And the captain strikes, makes it, and that was the game-winning goal, by the way, the Whitecloud goal. What's the game winner? Just over 6 minutes later, Mark Stone, the captain, just shoots it at the net. I don't even think he got all of it. It was just it was knocked down with a stick, and they were trying to challenge to see if it was high. When you look at it, you can tell it was not a high stick, but it was a great save. Not a great save. It was just a great play by Stone. He just lets it, flips it at the net. We're not expecting it. Goes right past the glove of Bob, and it's a 4-2 lead. Bradley Smith gets a power play goal. 18-15 into the third. His third of the playoffs. Eichel's 14th assist of the playoffs. Oh, sorry, Whitecloud's goal. Barbashev and Eichel got the assist. Stone was unassisted, and Eichel gets his 14th assist, and the Golden Knights take a 1-0 lead. Game 2 is Monday. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, TNT, TBS, and I'm pretty sure it's on Sportsnet as well. 1-0 Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have never won, if they've only been to one playoff, but one final. They've only won one game, and it was Game 1. Is it going to happen again? Not sure. Predictions for Game 2. It was a close game until the third period. I'm going to say Vegas takes both at home. This one's going to be closer. I'm going to say 3-2 Vegas in overtime. I mean, I've been very wrong on some of these predictions, but again, The Stanley Cup Final is here. We are in our final 6 games maximum of the season. This Stanley Cup could be awarded by next week. It could be 2 weeks from now. I don't know when the full schedule is. Let me see if I can get that up quickly. 2023 playoffs. Does it show like? Is there like a schedule here? The latest we'll see a Stanley Cup champion will be 15 days. It will be Game 7 in Vegas. The earliest we can see a Stanley Cup champion would be Saturday. In 6 days, we can see a new champion. Vegas wins every single game, they're champions. But if anything goes, we'll have a champion the 10th, the 13th, the 16th, or the 19th. It's the latest we can ever have a champion. June 28th, I believe, is the NHL draft. I can double check. Yep, June 28th. There was 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And rounds 2 to 7, June 29th. I think I may take that day off or maybe work 2 to 5 so I can get back and I will live stream my reaction to the NHL draft. But until then, Bedard's probably going to be Chicago Blackhawk. People are saying we don't know who's going to take it. So there's a mock draft that's going on right now. And NHL says Bedard will take, of course, Bedard's going to go to the Blackhawks. Then they're probably going to take Fantilli second. The Ducks will. Yeah, see, here, let me run through this quickly. It says nothing to do with it. But a couple of different people, have said so. So Blackhawks, Bedard, Ducks, Fantilli. Now this one, these 2 people have said different. They have Carlson and Michkov. One of those 2 going to the Blue Jackets. I think Michkov should go to the third place. I don't know. He does not deserve to go down below 5th. I don't know. Well, Game 1, Stanley Cup Final. Hope you guys like the thumbnail. There'll be hopefully a lot more than these soon. But I'm going to be trying to put more effort into this. But I found this screenshot and I kind of just had to. But Adin Hill, beautiful save. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in Game 2, which will probably be Saturday night. If not, not Saturday night, sorry, Monday night. And if not, it'll be Tuesday morning.